Donc les petits potes, aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour l'épisode 5 sur Genshin Impact. Donc j'ai réussi à farmer pour pouvoir faire les quêtes, parce que j'ai dû faire beaucoup d'orcam en vrai de vrai. Donc on va continuer ça. Alors cet épisode va durer plus longtemps que les précédents, parce qu'il y a eu beaucoup d'histoires à faire, beaucoup de choses à faire pour pouvoir arriver jusqu'au dragon et à pouvoir le battre. Donc je vais vous laisser avec le gameplay. Je vous dis bonne vidéo à tous. À tout de suite. Je vais vous laisser un peu avec le gameplay, je parlerai un peu quand il faut. Et voilà. Je vous souhaite une bonne vidéo.
With that said, it was a bit of a hassle, but I managed to dig up a few clues.
Really? That quickly? You really are well connected, Master D. Luke.
Come to think of it, Mr. Big Animal God Barbatos, why exactly do you need the help of
How do I put it? The Seven, as people now know them, were once known as the Seven Archons. Each Archon presides over their own part of Teyvat. That is the role the Archons play. Only in performing this duty can we attain power. But I don't like the idea of ruling Mondstadt, and I don't feel Mondstadt would really like it either.
Go forth and establish a city of freedom without rule. We have not forgotten.
Jean, you're such a devotee. Maybe someone got a little too free and is just too
Il y a plein de
lazy
trucs
to
sur elle,
care.
hein. Comme quoi c'est la méchante de l'histoire.
However it may have come to be, I haven't been back to Mondstadt for an extended period of time. Without a doubt, I am now the weakest Archon among the Seven. Aw, you flatter me.
Oh, such a humble god. Is it a bless? But we digress. Let's get back to the topic at hand. The common enemy of all mankind.
Effectivement,
We tracked the Abyss Mage to the
Le trésor
vicinity of
magie
the
de la ville
winery.
été retrouvé près du domaine de l'aurore.
I
Ah,
cannot stress enough how important it is to not let it escape.
la chasse est ouverte. Rançon du dragon de la liberté. Fait. Je dois aller où? Donc je vais vous faire une ellipse jusqu'à ce que j'arrive là-bas. On se dit à tout de suite les gars. Donc les gens, donc il y a les ennemis qui sont là. Donc je vais aller juste les tuer en fait je crois. Attends, je vais te choper toi. Arrête de danser toi. Prends-toi ça dans les dents.
Come a little closer.
Vas-y viens.
You've been a naughty boy.
T'es faible contre le froid toi. T'es type haut. Et voilà.
Huh? What's this?
Qu'est-ce que...
After the Abyss Mage was defeated, a certain energy dispersed from its body. It seems that energy was being used to cut off the connection between me and Dvalin. Huh. Do you know of Storm Terror's
Talent de Storm Terror. Pas du tout.
But Jean and Master D. Luke are no doubt aware of it. After Dvalin woke up, he took the ancient ruins as his lair. As it was with the storms that previously cut Mondstadt off from the outside world, the entrance to the ruins is also sealed by a special barrier. But now, as the energy dispersed from the Abyss Mage, I was able to read the rhythmic flow of how the barrier's magic was woven. I must admit, it sounds even more horrendous than a chorus of hilly trolls. It should be enough to let us break through the storm barrier and reach...
Which means we're going to confront Dvalin? I'm fine with that. Jean is the one who wishes to avoid any...
No. When there are no other options left, it is my responsibility. If slaying him is our only choice, I will gladly become the knight that leads the charge.
Fortunately, we have yet to need to go that far.
By that, you mean...
I mean that the Holy Liar is not our trump card. Our real trump card? The
C'est
Traveler,
moi?
of course.
Oh,
The Traveler?
Correct.
exact.
But you have a much
Ah,
more
c'est car je
precious
purifie les
forte.
trucs. C'est encore bien plus
The
précis.
impurities and the tears and the curse that binds Dvalin belong to the same maleficent power, which means...
You
Donc.
tone-deaf bard! Don't you see how crazy this is? You've seen what Devon is like when he's ticked off? She'll be
Doit se faire
swallowed whole
terror.
before she even
Voulez un
gets
petit
to
doigt.
lift a finger!
T'es pas en train de dire que je vais me battre. Bengali cette fois-ci.
Hey, nice plan. Worth a shot.
Intéressant. Ça se tente.
I am with you, honorary knight.
Oh, so we just need to fight monsters from the
Regarde
abyss
pas de quoi mettre la
and
pression.
the dragon!
Humans aren't without their strengths. Let's go.
And so, epic actions of brave heroes
Début de la fin.
finally leads to this 11th hour.
Enfin le combat héroïque. De l'héroïque épopée. Comment ça? Ah, qu'est-ce que tu fais là, toi? Je fais exprès pour gagner du temps un peu. Super juste, il pourra pas. Ah fuck. Il est type feu en fait. Merci. Je crois que je vais grimper, ça sera plus simple. J'espère juste que je pourrai monter. Si j'arrive pas à monter, je ferai une petite ellipse. Let's go. Hop. Inventaire. Utiliser. C'est 6. Je vais peut-être changer la composition de l'équipe. Et je vais la changer, je vais prendre quelqu'un d'un peu plus puissant. Elle pour les attaques
I will
puissantes, c'est bon.
protect you.
Mais je vais sûrement avoir les persos en
Storm
prêt.
barrier.
C'est une barrière devant.
It looks so dangerous.
Leave it to me.
Quand t'es sûr.
Although this wooden lyre is all I have, I don't need the lyre to break through this kind of storm barrier.
Qui va là? Ah!
Enemy attack! Prepare yourselves!
Est-ce que je les ai en prêt ou
The
pas?
stage will need to be cleared
Je les ai
before
même
I
pas.
can begin my performance. Generally speaking, such chores are not the concerns of the performer himself.
Wait, what's going on? There shouldn't be any hilly troll camps in the vicinity of Storm Terror's lair.
Allez, viens pas me chercher. Viens pas me chercher, frérot. Et j'ai pas envie de perdre mon temps avec toi. Pourquoi t'as mis ton bouclier, toi? ça c'est fait.
The hilly trolls
Yeah, ça va
usually
être
do
pas dans
not
les lieux
venture
à
into
haute
areas
énergie
with high
militaire.
element. It puts a heavy
Quand
burden
on
on
les
their.
supporte
The
pas.
Abyss Order must be manipulating them behind the scenes, yet they shouldn't have been able to determine that we would come. They're presumably spreading their forces to halt our
Ils sont en
plans.
train d'essayer de nous arrêter.
Without further ado,
Pas de temps à perdre, j'avoue.
I suppose I can play faster if my only audience is the wind.
Ah d'accord.
It actually opened. You're not entirely useless to
This
Barda
is
de
it.
Bagotti.
We are now entering
Ça doit
Storm
prendre
Terror.
dans-
Watch yourselves.
Restez sur la garde. J'imagine. Est-ce que je vous ai en prêt ou pas? Je veux vous avoir en prêt là, les deux là. Ah, je les ai pas. Ludvalin. Ah, c'est là-bas alors. Du coup, je crois. C'est quoi ça? Un spawn point? Let's go.
Looks like this is the front gate to Storm Terror's lair.
Ouais,
The gate is enormous compared to us.
d'ailleurs notre sœur
But
était pas
still,
là.
Paimon wonders how Dvalin gets in there with a body that huge.
He doesn't walk in. He flies in.
Pourquoi
Oh,
qu'il peut voler? Ouais, pas faux.
you do have a point.
C'est parti du coup. Il est bloqué!
Stuck.
Tac! En effet.
Hey, check out that roof. Is there a giant hole in it?
Il y a un trou béant. Oh, c'est vrai qu'il y a un énorme trou.
Hmm.
On devrait
I
peut-être en
suppose
processus.
we could make use of that wind current.
Let's make a detour then.
Let's make a detour then. Heading up.
D'accord, donc elle elle se fout clairement de la gueule de l'autre, je crois.
Do you think there will be abyss mages hiding in the ruins?
Caché dans ces ruines.
Either way,
Ouais.
if we do run into one, we will let the victorious Master Diluc do the...
Do not underestimate them just because I have beaten one of them before. I'm not boasting. I'm simply saying there is more to the Abyss Order than a few mages.
Correct. That's why I
Hop,
tagged
deux.
along after all. Well, that
Let's
and
go.
also for your safety. Why am I so diligent? Too diligent for a poet, in fact.
So says the person that made zero effort to search for the dragon tears and drank in the tavern all day. Paimon doesn't get it. What part of you is remotely diligent?
Ah ouais, d'accord. Donc si je veux faire ça, ça. Bouge mon chemin, toi. Viens là. Bien vu. Tout est mort en tout cas. Ok, toi aussi t'es mort. Ok, donc ici encore, je pense, et jamais. Let's go.
Look, a wind current. It might lead us to the top of the tower.
Attends, juste, bam, je débloque ça. Centre de Storm Terror. Faire une offrande. Tout offrir. Voilà. Niveau 4. Point de téléportation débloqué. Ok. Je dois monter. Oh tiens, un fils de chat. Je vais l'éviter. Ça c'est con ça, ils auraient peut-être pas dû faire ça.
Oh, we can't advance any further.
On peut
The
avancer.
ruins seem to be guarded by ancient
J'ai par des
seals.
sorts antiques.
Is this the work of
No. These ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a
C'était sans
ruler.
représentant.
How it was
Elle
ruled
était
over by
gouvernée
a
par un tyran.
tyrant. Anyway, I'll
Tu
send you
regardes
that story
cette
when we
histoire
have a
pour une
chance.
prochaine fois.
Markings on
Ouais,
the
j'avoue.
seal. If my
J'avoue.
archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light act.
D'un activateur de lumière.
If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should...
We should be close to Let's put the last part back and see.
Et voyons ce qui se passe. Ok. Attends, je mets juste mon checkpoint. Ok, donc ici on a un coffre aussi. Donc c'est bon. Venti, à toi.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more
Donc, ce sont
corresponding
3 autres
light
activateurs de lumière
actuators to
pour procéder.
activate. I can see one from here. The rest must be scattered within the ruins
Pendant
around
les
here.
ruines autour de cette
Let's
tour,
go find
cherchons-la.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles?
He does.
Pas faux. Donc je vais aller tout là-bas. Attends, je vais essayer de voir s'il n'y a pas... Oh ouais, mais les ruines elles sont immenses. Je vais essayer de faire toutes les ruines et on se retrouvera juste après l'ellipse. D'accord les gars, parce que ça peut être ennuyant. A tout de suite les gars.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done.
Nous avons vécu tant de choses en si peu de temps. Je voudrais nous aventurer une fois que tout sera terminé.
Hopefully, this song will be sung for years to
Et comme
come
la
by the
légende de
people of
Vanessa, cette
Mondstadt,
balade
just like the
chantée
legend of
à
Vanessa.
travers les générations de
I have
Mondstadt.
loved that song since I was small.
J'aime cette
How
chanson.
are you feeling today, Honorary Knight?
Tant aujourd'hui.
I am completely prepared and fully confident
Prêt
that
à
we can do
aller
this.
aider tout le monde. On peut vraiment compter sur vous là.
Even Master D-Luke
Parce qu'en
accompanied
parlant
us
de
to
Luke
the
nous a
very end,
accompagnés jusqu'au bout.
despite only being
Alors
an
que tout ça est
accidentally
arrivé.
involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me,
Dans ce cas,
and I only
je vous
returned
ai
your trust to the same
retour.
extent.
Donc aucune chose qui explique à présenter votre Luke.
As for Master
Quant
Jean,
à Jean, je pense que c'est...
about the tone
Ah
deaf
merde.
bard.
On est le barde de
It's
pacotille.
freedom.
C'est liberté naturellement.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that
Et comment ça
Mondstadt is
était
the
la cité
city
de la
of
liberté?
freedom?
Ah,
She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king. And its citizens enjoy the
Le
most
Mondstadt
freedom
jouit
amongst the
depuis plus de
7
liberté
nations.
parmi les 7 nations.
I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will
Protégé
soon
sera
be
lui aussi
free
bientôt
too.
libre.
No
Ouais.
one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him, and no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of
Merde,
years
qui
of
se
wind that
fout,
have
ça
blown through
t'accompagne.
Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal
Comme la
energy
dernière
for
fois.
you.
Comme la dernière fois.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Bon. On y va du coup. C'est parti. Oh là 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 là, c'est parti. C'est chaud, c'est chaud, c'est chaud.
Look, There are two shiny spots on Dvalin's back. They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds. The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To
Faut que
save
je vide
Dvalin,
ça.
we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots. Aim for those blood clots.
Ah mais si c'est ça, c'est pas chaud du tout, frère. Quoique. T'as dû faire mon mec. Laissez pas m'échapper, dit Valin.
Dvalin is getting away, but I'm familiar with his tactics. Just hold on a bit longer.
What? Non mes frères. Oui, ça je sais, tu m'envoies les bails. C'est quoi, c'est des larmes?
I'll extract and condense the pure animo from the shots being fired. Sorry, this is hurting you. Hang on, just one more.
What? Oh, oula. Calme-toi, grand.
Now we can fight Dvalin on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help. But first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous.
Nice.
Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck. Brace yourselves.
Allez, ça peut aller vite.
This is Dvalin's ace in the hole.
Deuxième
Finale
finale.
termini.
This dragon has strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Seriously?
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out the edges will be hot. Be sure to watch your step.
Faut que je les level up en fait.
Now's our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Ok, calme-toi. 26, je sais qu'on est en train d'attaquer là, mais calme-toi. Non, 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 non. Pas grave. Confirmé. Putain. C'est pas cool, mec, ce que t'es en train de faire là. C'est pas cool. Je peux rester sur aucune plateforme ou je rêve? Faut que j'arrive de l'autre côté en fait. Voilà, enfin. Oh bah j'arrive, il me fait direct attaquer là. C'est... Je vais reprendre des levels. C'est tout ce que je peux faire. Je peux faire juste ça maximum. Elle, je vais la faire monter. Level up. J'ai refait level up une fois. Après, ça va être mon atout, je crois.
Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Il a perdu 500 de dégâts, c'est rien, c'est rien. C'est carré dans l'axe, c'est carré dans l'axe, c'est carré dans l'axe, c'est carré dans l'axe, c'est carré. C'est pas carré dans l'axe, c'est pas carré dans l'axe. Faut que je change de perso vite. Non, pas elle. Non, pas elle. 3. Non! Je voulais pas la gâcher, elle. J'ai plus que 2 persos en vie. Je vais perdre, c'est sûr et certain. J'ai très mal commencé.
Steady as stone.
Aim for the painted blood clot on his neck.
C'est bon.
This place is gonna collapse!
Et là il nous a sauvés parce qu'il est plus corrompu.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. Huh, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
Oh nice.
And so, the storm terror threat was quelled. I clarified the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems storm terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Et j'ai fini? Ne me dis pas j'ai déjà fini. Je vais pleurer si je l'ai déjà fini. Voilà, je vais pleurer si le jeu il est déjà fini, The Bee. What?
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant.
Ouais, reviens victorieux.
We're back from tussling with Dvalin. You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back
Très bien.
first, and
Je
she
vais
told
revenir
us
mon
all
pseudo.
about your heroic deeds. I wonder if I'll ever get an
Ouais, j'ai l'occasion de
opportunity
parler
like
pour ouais,
that.
à mon tour. Son 30 ne serait pas là.
That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day,
On doit
I was
déclarer
just doing my
comme ça,
duty as an
compagnie
outrider. You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Ici depuis tout ce
Of
temps.
course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak. Aftermath?
Des constructions, que s'est-il passé en ville?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city. Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise.
Il y a vraiment
I
quelques
detected the
dégâts.
hilly churls were moving
Très bien,
closer to the
c'était
city a
établi
while
un peu
back.
près de-
Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first
T'es en train de
met, you
demander
were
plein de
clearing
séquences.
out one of their camps. Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger
Tes
by now.
perspicaces de ta part.
Me too.
Pardon,
But
quelque
I
chose
have a
de ma part.
strange feeling that we're not out of the woods yet. Hilly
Comment ça?
churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it. They've taken over the Hilly churls? Good thing we saved Dvalin, or they might have taken him too. That's right. And since I'm the Outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the storm terror crisis. There's no time like the present, right?
Allez manger.
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time. Awesome, let's go. It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there.
Je vous y reviendrai quand j'aurai fini ici. Ok. Mission remplie. Avec des baleines. Pas des habitants en chemin.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, pain,
Pour de bravo,
the
situation
thrill, Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and fight. Roll up, youngsters. Join the
on va pas casser
Adventurers
l'ambiance,
Guild.
mais
This storm terror threat is resolved. I missed the acting Grandmaster's speech. Storm terror should have put up more of a fight.
ce n'est plus Storm Terror. Après, je vais essayer. Je vais essayer de juste de faire un truc. Hop. Récupérer. Alors là, donc du coup, c'est un jeu. Je sais pas s'il y aura encore une aventure après, faut voir. J'espère juste que c'est pas la fin quand même. Inch'Allah, c'est pas la fin.
Many trade routes have closed
Oh,
due to the storm terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables.
Ce sera la fin du monde. Ah bon?
I cannot. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
T'es bizarre toi.
Look! Doesn't that shop look interesting?
Elle arrête pas de me le dire ça, j'en ai rien
So
à faire.
every cloud has a silver lining.
Heureusement qu'il ne
We're
fait pas
fortunate that our relationship with the dragon. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing
Jean.
devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will
On n'a rien de temps. Ah, y'a qui?
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your wit as well. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart.
On n'est pas plus sincère, chat. Que veux-tu-vous?
Just looking for a quiet spot to collect my thoughts.
While all the other knights are working hard to clean up...
Thinking can be an arduous task, you know. Believe me, I'd much rather be taking out the trash.
So what you thinking about then?
Ah quoi donc?
The Abyss Order.
Glissement dans l'ordre de l'abîme. Ouais,
The
c'est vrai.
dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting
Partie
Grandmaster
combattre son
leads the
terror,
city to
laissant
combat
Mondstadt
the threat.
vulnérable.
If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly
J'ai raison,
trolls?
c'était
To get to the
trop-
bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I went. Then came the day you made
Les
all
étiez
hell
l'un des
break
enfants
loose in
pour
Storm
entendre les
Terror's
cris des
lair.
guerres.
Just as the hilly troll that same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
L'intérieur de Mondstadt?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of through various means. I managed to gather some rather
Avec de la
interesting
persuasion.
intel.
Ouais, t'as juste voulu le buter quoi.
The situation is this. The Abyss Order
Si celle de l'ordre des
The Abyss Order has a leader?
il sera un dirigeant.
Yes. And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Crache le morceau.
Let's just
Je
say
dois
I'm
avec les
blessed
mots.
with certain linguistic powers.
Moi,
There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader.
votre Altesse.
Now, I'm sorry to cut this
on a
intelligence
dit pas
briefing
ensemble,
short,
c'est dirigeant, non.
but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack.
Vas-y, casse-toi. Ça va mieux pour toi. Elle va te défoncer la gueule.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away.
Traverser de
Clear
son côté.
sign of a guilty Are you sure? Because that sounds like
T'as pas
exactly what
deviné
he'd
à
say
cause
to
de
talk
quelle
himself
parole?
out of trouble. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
Pourquoi ce plan
Today's
sur le boule? C'est quoi ça?
recommendation is the steak.
Amber, tu te mets où? Ah, tu te mets là, toi.
So, now the storm terror threat is behind us.
Je
What are
tente
your
pas.
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about his sister. Huh, really?
Oh, bon, pas pendant un moment
well,
alors.
I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down.
Notre
You'll
Léonora,
always be
où
a
que tu
friend
sois,
of the
tant
Knights
que
of
le monde soit.
Avonius and our honorary knight.
Je
Where
promets de
that's the
voir.
spirit, remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold.
Et passer un bon repas relaxant.
That was good.
Tu ne me déçois pas. Hein.
Note to Paimon.
J'arrêterai de
Amber's
déçu.
recommendations are worth the wait. Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the
Avec
Holy
la
Lyre de Himmel.
Je vais
You'd better head there now.
possible. Ok. Let's go. La Sainte Cathédrale. Mais ce que j'ai pas compris, c'est pourquoi les développeurs ont-ils mis une cathédrale? Parce que c'est quand même un développement japonais. Je sais pas, aucune idée. Ils auraient pu mettre des architectures bien plus comme melon. Allez, yeah, vite. Bonjour.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the Holy Lyre de Himmel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the Holy Lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The Holy Lyre! Oh, Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Elle est folle.
Oh, give it here.
savais pas le faire plus tôt?
How could this holy liar, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see.
No,
Moi
no.
aussi je vais voir, non pas
I don't
question.
know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the liar again.
We really should get going. That trick I used to repair the holy liar. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What? You tone-deaf bard! Hey, don't
Pas de Pakiti et reste ici. D'accord, elle s'est clairement barrée quoi. C'est pas gentil tout ça. What?
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh. Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you
Putain,
dare
personne
speak
te demande
back
de
to me,
tuer.
insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue.
Oh non. What?
So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste when the beholder has no taste.
Tango.
VENTI!
Well, we have what we came here for.
Ah la pute.
Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
Ouais, je suis arrivé, mais sonné quoi.
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said it's complete.
He left? Already? Where did...
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean... I mean... Master Jean said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before.
C'était soigné.
It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out.
Effectivement. Donc du coup les gens, c'était tout pour cet épisode. On se retrouvera pour un prochain épisode plein d'aventures. N'hésitez pas à liker, à vous abonner, à mettre cette petite cloche, ça ferait extrêmement plaisir. Le lien du jeu est dans la description. On se retrouve à la prochaine. C'était Bastos. Ciao ciao.